When the smoke clears from a ruined empire, the spoils of war are measured not in gold or territory, but in the contents of filing cabinets and the minds of captive scientists. The weapons that were meant to enforce a 1,000-year reign became the ultimate prizes for victorious superpowers, setting off a silent, frantic race to plunder the intellectual ruins of a fallen nation. The blueprints for a defeated regime's future became the starting line for a new kind of global confrontation. In the chaotic spring of 1945, as Allied forces advanced deep into the heart of Germany, a secret war was being waged behind the front lines. Elite intelligence teams from both the United States and the Soviet Union scrambled across the crumbling landscape to secure Nazi Germany's hyper-advanced aeronautical research facilities, wind tunnels, and design archives. Under the American program known as Operation Paperclip and its Soviet counterpart, Operation Osawaviakim, the primary objective was to capture the scientists and the raw technical data behind the Reich's secret weapons before the opposing superpower could reach them.
During the occupation of the German military research archives, Allied officers discovered a highly classified, detailed report titled Über einen Raketenantrieb für Fernbomber, on a rocket propulsion for long-range bombers, compiled by Eugen Sänger and Irene Bredt. The document, filled with hundreds of pages of intricate thermodynamic calculations, structural diagrams, and hypersonic aerodynamic data, sent shockwaves through Allied military intelligence. Western and Soviet engineers realized that while they had been focusing on perfecting conventional piston engine and early jet technology, German researchers had already mathematically mapped out the architecture for suborbital spaceflight and global hypersonic warfare.
The microfilmed copies of the Silbervogel blueprints were immediately seized and classified at the highest level of national security by the United States Army Air Forces. The captured documents completely altered the trajectory of post-war military research. Top American aerospace engineers were quietly dispatched to translate, analyze, and verify the math behind the flat-bottomed fuselage and the atmospheric skip-glide principle. This mass confiscation of intellectual property fundamentally jump-started the modern aerospace age. The Silbervogel was no longer a ghost of the Nazi war machine. It had been successfully resurrected as a foundational textbook for the Cold War. The physical aircraft had never been built by its creators, but its stolen blueprints ensured that the theoretical ghost of the Silver Bird would directly dictate the future of military aviation and space exploration for the next half-century.